So in order not to bore my fellow HR professionals with more data and analytics and useful things, I'm going to just share a couple of incidents from my experiences in life, and I hope that at some level they will prove to be fruitful. Number one, the topic that we're talking about today, when I joined the Pakistan HR industry back in 2007 with my first job in Pakistan, this was one of the first topics that I ended up talking on at universities, or more at that stage I was listening to other, mashallah, more seasoned professionals. And this was a topic way back then, the linkage between industry and academia. And you know, I think when I look back and I look at 10, 15, 20 years, and I'm kind of surprised with such brilliant people on both sides of the party, there still seems to be a lot of work to be done. And if I may add to that, I think the only thing is, as has been mentioned already, a certain step is missing. And what exactly is that step? That step is, number one, the initiative from companies to broaden themselves a little, which is why at i2c, what we're doing now and working on is removing ourselves from the traditional job description model to a very simple key model that we'll share with universities. Hey, we need people, this is what they should know, qualification, and these are the 3 skills that we need. If you look at resumes, and if you look at resumes as much as most of the recruiters like myself here look, everybody is a problem solver, everybody knows analytics, and everybody knows what? Well, there you go. Take your pick. We've all seen CVs, and if you've read one, you've pretty much read all. Every computer science graduate, pretty much the same thing. Every MBA, pretty much the same thing. And earlier when we heard about the gentleman who said, my dad wanted me to do chemical engineering and today I want to be in marketing, that's so common. I see these ladies come in and when they're like, you know what, you're an engineer, but I want to be in HR. Why? Because I did engineering because my mom wanted to, but now my dad wants me to go in HR because girls do HR, which is the flaming point of my existence. I'm like, no, that's not true. Similarly, I remember teaching a course in Comp and Ben here at UMT once, and it was really interesting. First day of class, and I asked the students, why are you choosing HR? I mean, you're graduating in HR, MBA, specialization course, you're finished. Why HR? And the most remarkable answer that I got was because there's no maths. And as today all of us know, without maths, there's no HR. There's no people analytics. There's no understanding for the HR professional of how the business is running if there's no maths. And obviously, I speak about maths broadly. It covers the other functions within maths as well. So trying to summarize all of that, as HR professionals, we need to better align with the universities, number one. Number two, an initiative that we're currently working on, myself and Jay, and that's to work with universities where one, yes, we would love to come here and deliver lectures or short courses or workshops, but we would also love to invite academics, lecturers, professors who can come on site and educate our professionals and add on with the wisdom that they have got. And I'll add on an example, and I will definitely not use any technology terms. I'm going to stick to HR, something that I know. As a person who had an MBA and who was working professionally, it was really an awakening for me when I started doing my MPhil. When I started learning from professors who had PhDs in HR, especially from those who also had a decade or so of industry experience, the way that they taught, the way that it made sense, and the way that I was able to use all of that practically, that made the difference for me to further pursue education and also start teaching. So I teach whenever they allow me, or any university, whenever they'll have me. I do diplomas, certifications, and I teach them. And what I get out of that is further knowledge and further information gained from the budding professionals of today. So I'd say yes, this has to be bilateral. We have to work both ways. We as industry people are open to it, I'm sure, and I can see the effort, the academic side, they're open to it. Let's just start having a monthly or bi-monthly forum where we get together, once at a university, once at a company. We invite a couple of people over. And I really enjoyed what you spoke about, talking for 12 hours and 17 hours. I think that kind of a dialogue can only happen when you're really that deeply involved and you want to change. And honestly, I for one, and I think I speak for the overall HR fraternity, we do want that change. Why? Because we need people. We need people, and we need to hire people. We need professional people. And the only way that we can get them is with the support and full cooperation from the academics. So I look forward to further sessions, and I hope some of these anecdotes might have been useful. And see you all. Thank you.